I'm just waiting for the StreamYard to start. Okay. So it says I'm all the way live. It's been a while since I did a combo like this, so we're just gonna see what happens. Today I wanted to come and talk to y'all about Mercury moving into Taurus this week. And so I feel like we will absolutely have um some stubborn communication, of course, because we know Taurus is known for that. But also I think this is really good because for me it's about cycles. So like, while Mercury was in Aries, we were really feeling like we could say whatever it is that we needed to say. And now we have the opportunity to put some roots into that. So when people try to come back to you to see if you softened a little bit, still no, still excuse me, but fuck you, because no. Because I mean, I'm seeing a lot of this, and I mean, it was me too. It's just that people like just let people take advantage of them. And like, okay, so like let's look at it. I'm probably a little bit overexposed today, Shalonda, so forgive me, but whatever. Let's look at it in relationship terms, okay? So let's say that you are dating somebody and in the beginning you just kind of let them walk all over you or whatever. And now you're in a cycle of abuse, to be true. So you get to the point when you're tired of it and you want to break out of the shit, but you don't know how. So this last month, you probably felt like, you know what, I can break up with this person if I want to, or I can say the things I need to say if I want to. So you want to continue that. You want to keep that same energy because they will absolutely make every attempt possible to come back and step on you because that's what you were letting them do. And I'm tired of seeing women specifically. Now, fellas, I know y'all do this too. My son and the hearts on the Instagram. Thanks, Terrence. I appreciate that. So okay, why the fuck are we women, beautiful, fabulous, capable, letting these men take and take and take and take and take and take and take? What is that about? Why are we doing that? Why are you agreeing to this shit? Oh, hey Katia, you already know. I'm gonna call you and tell you what inspired this message in just a little bit. I'm so frustrated because I see my sisters like laying down for this shit. Like you ever see somebody is beautiful and has a light in them, and then you see the dude they're with, and you be like, really? And not to say that, there's anything necessarily wrong with him, but you can see the dynamic and you see how she is allowing because you let people do the things that they do. You see how she's allowing this person to rake her light, number one, every dollar she has, every hour she has, and every little fucking bit of energy she has. And you just be wondering what the fuck. But it's like just like Shalonda says, when you start to feel alone, you settle for whatever comes to you. And you think, well, this is probably the only man that I can get. Girl, no. And it is better to be by yourself than to have your light, every dollar you have, every ounce of energy you have taken away from you. You can't even have friends. You can't even have friends outside of this dude because he likes for you to be isolated. And I'm sick of this shit. Like, if I make fucking plans with you, bitch, I expect you to fucking be where the fuck I said I want you to be because we supposed to be friends. You know what I'm saying? But you call me up and you're like, oh, Jaquan slapped me or whatever the fuck it is. And then I'm like, okay, and I'm still your friend, but you don't even fucking listen to me when I'm explaining to you that you fucking have freedom. And you don't have to be with this dude, especially if he's not adding anything to your life. Like, I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm tired of it. And like I said, it's been me too. So I'm not trying to be above y'all or anything like that, because I'm not. But it is a fucking problem because you are allowing these people to take away your power. Like I was talking about all last week. Take back your power. Take back your power. So maybe it isn't a romantic relationship. Maybe you are giving away your power to this person because you feel like this is the only partnership that you'll ever be in. And I know a lot of moms like myself, single moms with kids, feel like they have to agree to whatever relationship they're being offered. No, the fuck you do not. No, you don't. Because there's somebody else that will show up and be like, man, this is a bad bitch. Just like Katia said, this is a bad bitch. I want to be with you. And it's really overwhelming for me because we can't force y'all to recognize how amazing that you are and how much power you have and how you don't have to give this person every ounce of you. And I see people I love getting abused over and over again and ending up back in the same position that they were in just before they said they were about to leave it. They try to leave, then they end up back in it. It's like, bitch, you can be alone. It's okay. Like, if you figure out how to enjoy yourself by yourself, you then will not accept anything that comes to you. So I know I'm kind of going off today, but I'm a little bit frustrated because I'm just tired of it. And I keep seeing, like I said, people I care about, people I love ended up in these positions and situations and these relationships. And I feel like it's because they think they can't get anybody else. They don't know their own worth. They don't know their own value. And they really feel like this is it. And it's not. And my prayer is that y'all see yourselves as light beams. Because if you did, you would be like, oh my God, this person doesn't even deserve me. So the very base of it, just like I was talking about the other day, is that if you figure out how to love yourself fully, accept every part of you, you'll realize that you don't have to dumb yourself down or accept anything less than greatness based on something you did in the past or something that you've been telling yourself for years. It's just bullshit. And we just don't have to live like that anymore. And that's all I want to come on here and say today because I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. And like I said, I mean, I can't tell you how many times in my life that I've made plans with people and then they can't come or they don't want to come because they don't want to cause problems at their house. But it's like, you're allowed to go outside. You're allowed to have a friend. Like, if you can't have friends, like that should be your first clue. Like, damn, you know what? I don't think I'm allowed to have friends in this relationship. This might be a problem because that's not healthy. One person should not be the only person for you, like in your life that you're with all the time. Like, other relationships are also important. Like, I once had somebody try to isolate me from my mom, my mother, like that's not okay. And like I said, I'm just ranting a little bit about it, but it's what I felt like talking about today. And my Mercury is in Aries. And as we hit the last degree, it's a little bit amplified. I did see some people get into it today at the basketball game. And Michaela was on 10. So, yes. But that's where I'm at. And I would just really love it if people would save themselves. I know it is dangerous in some situations because I think Shalonda mentioned there are some people who are physically abusive. But I mean, for my freedom, hell, I would risk it. And I have, because fuck that. You're not about to hold me hostage. I'm too fabulous and magnificent for this shit. And I want everybody to realize that they are too. Okay. So if you have to be by yourself a little bit, that's all right. Because maybe you need to be by yourself. Maybe the reason why you're accepting this shit is because you never learned how to be alone. And so you're like, well, I just need somebody. No, the somebody you need is you. So figure out how to be comfortable and okay with yourself. And I promise you, things will change. And here goes my song. You got to give it up. Got to give it up. Whatever you're holding on to that's keeping you tied to that bullshit that you don't need anymore, you need to let it go. And if you need help, you need to let me know. All right. Uh-oh, I'm about to flow. Hey, okay, here we go. I'm done. But yeah, so it's the truth. The somebody you need is you. And it's a lot of us. So like I said, I have been it too. I'm not coming down on y'all from a place where I haven't been. I've been there. Because I have kids, I really thought that I had to be in relationships with people who would tolerate me. And I was like, okay, well, let me do like this because I think he likes this. And let me do like that because I think he likes that. So if I don't do exactly like this, I might lose him and then I'll be by myself. Oh, well, I've been having a ball of a time over here by myself because I do exactly what the fuck I want to do. I don't have anybody telling me shit. And I'm okay with it. Like I'm creating space for love. I'm creating space for love because my expectation is that the man that I desire will be here. But until then, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do because it is for me to be alone right now. I am checking my vibration. I'm catching my vibe that I need to be on in order to meet what it is that I asked for, because we do that too. I want a man like this and this and this and this and this, but we're not that either. So it's like we need to get right with ourselves. So thank you, Katia. I received that. Absolutely. So I appreciate you ladies for tuning in. I am sorry that I went off a little bit, but I've been feeling that and I'm just tired of it. You know, like everybody needs to realize how much power we have and like stop giving it away like for a fish plate. Girl, what? I mean, you can. If you want somebody like Chris Evans, write it down. Write it down what you want. And then, like Katia says, prepare yourself for it. Like you can ask for what you want. Like nobody's saying don't do that. I think we're absolutely allowed to do that. But we have to be realistic too, because sometimes we're not ready for it. Like if I would have had what I was looking for, I would have fumbled the ball, period, because I wasn't ready for it. So it's all good. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Tough go over here. I've been trying to work off the laptop and I don't have my desktop, so I don't have my two screens. And I see Dr. Baum commenting on YouTube. She knows she's in my morning vibe tribe. It's just been touch and go, baby. But I think I'm going to do a live stream in the mornings from now on so that I can make it pop. Okay. So if you guys want to join that, you can do that on the website, www.mscreativeaf.com or www.treatisgirlspodcast.com. All right. So somebody asked, are we in Mercury retrograde? No, we are not. But Mercury is our planet of communication. So anytime it makes a shift, things are a little bit touchy with communication. So that's like what you're thinking, what's coming to you energetically, how you communicate, writing, typing, also technology. Okay. All right. So I'll see y'all later. Everybody keep it together. Okay. I love y'all. Goodbye.